What up? It's your boy Tommy Guns. This is the Quote Goes clip, and we back for another one. Your boy Drake, Lawbery Graham, is back in the news again, and he can't let it go. He can't let it go. Kendrick got this man out here spiraling. Okay, so yesterday he dropped one of his claims against UMG and Spotify, people online. And I took it as an L, you know what I'm saying? Because he didn't get anything out of it. And it took out of the equation that he was doing whatever he was doing for artists at large, you know, trying to go against the machine, blah, 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 blah. And supposedly they all met and they, you know, squashed at least that part of it. Because of him trying to like expose payola and, you know, the machine that is the music industry and everything like that. But today it came out that he actually filed a federal defamation lawsuit against his and Kendrick Lamar's label, which is UMG. Let's look over the New York Times article about it. It says Drake sues his label, calling Kendrick Lamar's song Not Like Us defamatory. In a federal lawsuit on Wednesday, Drake accused Universal Music Group of putting his life and reputation at risk by releasing and promoting the popular diss track. This is crazy, man. And I never thought I would see a rapper of Drake's stature suing over a rap beef, because it's kind of unspoken rules in rap, and especially in rap beef, is that you're gonna say, like in battle rap in general, some of the most egregious things are said about both individuals who are engaging in, you know, said battle. You know, it's a war of words, you know, and things are exaggerated, things are made up. Like the whole purpose of having a rap battle is to defame the other person. You're trying to destroy their reputation. That is the whole purpose of a rap beef. You're trying to humiliate your opponent with words. And much more egregious things have been said over the course of like rap history than what has been said in this beef. But I digress. Let's go over it a little bit more. Okay, during a venomous back and forth barrage of diss tracks last year, the rapper Drake and Kendrick Lamar accused each other of phoniness, hypocrisy, and abuse. Abuse. That's a key word right there. But while fans anointed Lamar's chart-topping single Not Like Us the battle's knockout blow, Drake saw the song's punchlines invoking as something far more insidious, with real-world consequences. In a lawsuit filed Wednesday in federal court, the artist-born Lawbery Graham sued Universal Music Group, the record company behind both rappers, for defamation and harassment, calling its release a promotion of Not Like Us an example of valuing corporate greed over the safety and well-being of its artists. But Kendrick Lamar is one of their artists. The suit brought in the U.S. District Court for the Southern District of New York accuses Universal of having approved, published, and launched a campaign to create a viral hit out of the rap track that was intended to convey the specific, unmistakable, and false factual allegation that Drake is a criminal PDF, and to suggest that the public should resort to vigilante justice in response. Did the song suggest that people should go Batman on Drake and like try to take him out because he was a pedophile? This is wild, man. Noting that the cover art for Not Like Us features the photo of Drake's Toronto home, dotted with markers meant to represent the presence of registered offenders. Wow. The complaint invokes a shooting at the residence days after the song's release that injured a security guard. I remember that. Claiming it the 2004 equivalent to Pizzagate. Pizzagate, that was like the whole conspiracy about like American politicians and like, and cites 2 other attempted trespassers in the days that followed. So supposedly the lawsuit cites like somebody tried to like dig a hole under Drake's fence to get into his apartment, and I guess somebody else tried to, not his apartment, his estate, and somebody else tried to break in too, and he's attributing both of those instances to Not Like Us and the beef, which is wild. The lawsuit brought on behalf of Drake by Michael J. a partner at the firm Willie Key, Fur and Gilliker, who has previously represented the owner of the Washington pizzeria targeted by the Pizzagate conspiracy theorists and the election workers falsely accused by Rudolph W. Giuliani. Wow. And aiding a false plot to steal the 2020 presidential election. Okay. In a statement on Wednesday, Universal Music Group called the claims both untrue and illogical, pointing the long-lasting and successful business relationship between them and Drake. That's what I'm saying. Cause before we even get to like UMG's whole thing about their statement or whatever, let's stay on the fact that Drake is the first rapper. He's arguably the most successful rapper in history, and that would have afforded him a legacy that would have lasted him for generations to come, right? But now he's going to go down as the first ever rapper to bring up litigation over the cornerstone of what rap is, which is like the whole competition of the essence of what rap beef is. He got so butthurt about his loss and what he was called in the songs that came from the battle. He's suing. He's spiraling. He is so distraught about the whole thing. He's essentially a sore loser. And I can honestly say I've lost a lot of respect for Drake. A lot of stuff has happened over the last few years, from him painting his fingernails to wearing hair bows in his hair to the duck faces in all his photos. Like, it's been a lot of little things, a lot of little signs that have made me shy away from Drake as like a personality. But I still listen to his music. I still appreciated his music, then the ghostwriting allegations, all those were like little chinks in his armor and paled in comparison to what Kendrick, ended up doing to him. And really the whole beef kind of pales in comparison to him bringing the federal government into the beef because of his loss. He could have I would have respected him more if he would have either went away for a while, came back with some dope music, and revamped everything just like he did in the Pusha T beef, because he lost that beef arguably too. But he decided to cut his losses. He went away for a few months and then came back with what I think it was like Scorpion or some shit like that. Didn't bring the label into it. He just did what he had to do, and it worked out for him. But this time, and he's not even suing Kendrick for it. He's going after the label, which is the crux of the whole situation, and like the message in this whole video is that Drake's career is over. His career is done. UMG has been an essential in the machine that it is, and the money that they have invested in this guy, whether it was payola, like manipulation of the masses, which is the music industry, it's all smoke and mirrors anyway, but no artist is bigger than the program. No artist is bigger than the machine. And Drake has alienated himself with this lawsuit, and he will no longer, in my opinion, be in the good graces of the powers that be when it comes to his music. He will be fine. Don't get me wrong. He got hit on hit on hit on hit on hit. He can always tour until his dying day. But the days of the Drake smash hit is over and done with. Because not only does he not have the machine anymore, a lot of what drives rap and the hype and like the popularity for artists is just being cool, having a cool reputation and image and personality. And that's also been stripped from him. Because majority of people I talk to, sure, you got your Drake Glazers like DJ Academics and the like, who are gonna defend him no matter what moves he make. You know, Maul from Rory and Maul, he's gonna spin anything that Drake decides to do in a positive light. But logical people don't see him the same. I can't listen to his music the same. So, you know, he's gonna go the way of a 50, not that 50 or Lil Wayne or anybody like that really like went through anything like he's going through, but they lost the machine at a point and they never got back to the prominence that they were afforded beforehand. You know, once the powers that be discard you, it's no more commercial success as far as like hit mainstream records. And I think we've seen the last of that in Drake's career. But yeah, in any case, it's really interesting. I would love to know what you guys think about it. Let me know in the comment section. We're going to keep following this because it's a real lawsuit now, federal lawsuit. And I think it had to be a federal lawsuit because he's a Canadian and he's suing in America. And I think anytime you cross like borders and stuff, you have to sue federally. But yeah, get in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. I would love to debate it up with y'all. But I think Drake is done. He's done. But let's debate about it. This is the Quote Goes podcast. Like, subscribe, comment, do all that good stuff. I appreciate you. I told y'all I was going to be more consistent this year. I think this is my 20th upload thus far. We're going to keep them coming, man. Appreciate y'all. Peace.